Hey, what's up guys? This is Frank, your film dealer, and welcome to another video. Alright guys, so for this video, I'll be showing you all the cameras I got last week, as well as the price I paid for them, and potentially what I can get for them as well. The typical way of me buying cameras is the usual ways: OfferUp, Facebook, eBay. On top of that, people either bring them to me, send me messages with the picture of the camera plus a price, or I go out and source them to camera shows, flea markets, yard sales. I have to say it has been one of the best weeks in buying cameras. All right, so before we get started, I do have 2 bags full of cameras. So let's start with the RB, and then we'll open one bag and then open the other one. So first on the list is the RB67. This one's the Pro S version. As you can see, it's pretty nice condition. It just got the seals replaced. This one I could have gotten a better deal at $400, but I ended up paying $475 for it. Typically, this one, once I run a roll on it, develop it, scan it, see how it is, I'll typically ask for $700. This one might be a bit cheaper just because I got it at a lower price. So I mean, I might sell it anywhere from $650 to $675, and they typically sell pretty good once they're film tested. Gotta love that sound, guys. All right, so let's put this to the side. All right, so first on the bag is the Nikon One Touch. These cameras tend to sell pretty good. A lot of people like them for the retro look on it. On this one, I did pay a little bit more, but I bought it from a reputable source. They actually do fix cameras, so I know if anything's wrong with it, I can always return it. I did end up paying $150 for it, and typically what I ask for this one, I'll probably ask for $200, $215, but it will be film tested, and the film will be developed and scanned. And that's typically what I do for every camera. I do run a roll. I do check them, make sure the flash works, and I develop and scan the roll just to make sure there's no light leaks, the metering seems accurate, as well as there's no crazy overlapping or gaps in between the roll. In the past, I have sold a few cameras that have had that problem, and it sucks because people take them to vacations or they're shooting something important, and then they actually have to develop and scan the roll, so it costs them money plus the price of the roll, and then at the end they get images that don't work or don't look good at all, and they just lose a lot of money like that. And then you start getting a bad rep as well. So I always make sure I do inspect them carefully, make sure everything looks okay, and film test them as well. And then in case there's something wrong, like the flash doesn't work or it's making a weird noise, I do let the people know. And I typically sell those at a lower price or just at the price I bought them, just to break even. So yeah, got this one for $150. Hopefully I can get $200 for it, $210, just to cover the price of the roll. I don't use all, like on this ones, I don't use all the roll. I use maybe like 10 frames, and then I cut it and then put it in another camera. But still, it's still tedious work, and it goes towards the price. Next on the list is the Ricoh. Now this one looks pretty cool. I don't know if you can see it. It looks pretty retro camera. Look at that. Look at that, guys. This is a beautiful camera. All right, this camera as well, I did get it for $100. I didn't actually try to bargain for it, but I know I can sell this. Same price as well. I'll probably sell it for, I got it for $100. I'll probably sell it for $150, $160. Film tested, make sure it works. I bought it from the same person I bought this camera from, so I know it works. They tested it. And yeah, this one's a pretty sick camera. I know it's gonna sell quick just because of the way it looks. Let's see what else we have in the bag. All right, now we have another one just like this one, but this is the L35. Now this is one of the nicest cameras. Well, now this is one of the cameras that I like shooting the most. All the cameras I've tested, they all give you really, really nice images. I've taken it to trips and then the pictures are always spot on, always really nice images you get from them. This one is the one that goes up to 1,000, so they typically do sell for a bit more. This one, it does come with a little cap in the front that always increases the price. I bought it from the same people I got this one's from. This one I did pay, I believe, 190, 200. This one I'll try and get 275 for it after we test it and everything. Really nice looking camera. Always sell pretty fast. I have another one, but that one, the little knob right here doesn't work, the self timer. We do have it for a cheaper price, but yeah, this one's a nice one, and I'm sure it's gonna sell pretty quick. Next on the list is the Nikon F100. This one, I did get it for 150, which I think it's a good price. I think I got it for a bit cheaper just because I kind of grouped everything together and then it kind of came off a little bit. So I think for this one, I actually paid 140, 135. On this one, I don't know what to price it at yet. I got to see what lens I have around and I'll pair it with. So depending on what lens I pair it with is the price I'll be asking for it. But it's in great condition. I'll probably, honestly, if I don't end up selling it, I'll probably keep it for myself. Because I've been looking for an F6, but I know those are much harder to get. They're more expensive, and I can probably just do this. Probably does about 80% of the F6. So yeah, I'll probably end up keeping this one. But in case I don't, I'll try to get at least 200, 250 for it. With a lens, of course. Well, actually, no. If it comes with a lens, I'll ask a little bit more with it, depending on one lens, like I said. But either way, a nice camera, and then we'll see how it goes. All right, guys. Next on the list, we got a Canonette. This one's been serviced. It works. On this one's, honestly, I've bought in quite a few. And a lot of them, they seem to always have problems with the sticky shutter. I got it from the same people that actually fix cameras, so I know it will work. I know it's the seals are new. Everything seems to be working fine. This one I did get for, I believe, 140. I will be selling this one for around 200, 210. Shouldn't have any problem selling this, especially if I test it and get some nice shots. Sometimes I do go out and shoot them. Usually for the nicer cameras, I go out, shoot them, and get nice pictures so I can have samples. And they tend to sell pretty fast. But other than that, when I do test them with film, I just shoot anything outside, inside, randomly, just make sure everything works. But yeah, they typically do sell pretty fast. And whenever I have a chance to get them, I always do. All right, guys. So next will be the Nikon 35 Ti. This is a beautiful camera. It's kind of like the Contax T2. I think it's Nikon's response to that. It has a nice build to it, nice color. This one, I did pair it with this one with the EX. What is it called? Let me see. Hold on. So this one, the flash I bought, I don't have it here. I think it's in the car in the house, but it's the EF. What is it? The EF X20. I did buy it for a good price. Right now they're going for I think like 400, 500, depending. This one did come with a pouch. I think it has like the little foot thing. So I paid for both was 800. So I paid 300 for this one. This one, I don't think I'll be selling. I'll be keeping. I do have two other flashes for the Contax, the G1, G2 series. The nice one that looks like this one. Those ones I'll probably be selling, and then just keep this one. And also I got, like I said, the Nikon 35 Ti. Really nice condition. You can see the dials right here. Really nice shape. Turns on. This one I have, this is my second copy. I actually have the other one, but the other one does have some issues where sometimes it doesn't want to turn on, or you gotta push it like turning on and push the button, and then that's the only way it turns on, or sometimes it just gets stuck. So that one I won't be selling, but this one I will. I got it for 500. I'll probably ask 600 for it, 610, depending. The viewfinder, it's a bit faint, but I think it's fine. It'll work just as good. And yeah, it's a nice camera, nice find. 500, make $100. This one, if I were to sell it, I could probably make $100 too. But I'm keeping it. So we'll put this one right here. And then also that day I did buy, for my camera, a Tamron. This is digital. So it's a Tamron 28-275. They typically go for like $800 brand new. I did pay $475, so I couldn't pass on a deal because I was actually thinking of buying it, and I was gonna buy it new, or even if I did buy it like an OfferUp or eBay, it would have been just a high price, well, at least higher than this. So I'm glad I found this, and now I have 16-35 and then the 28-75. All I need is a nice prime lens with a 1.8, 1.4, and then I'll be set with my digital video rig kit, whatever you want to call it. All right, so let's go to the next bag, guys. Oh, this one's pretty heavy. All right, and this one we do have a bunch of cameras as well. Let me just make some space, put these babies to the side. Really happy for this ones. So typically what I've been doing lately is I gather a few cameras, maybe 5 to 6. So either point and shoots or SLRs, and then I'll make a post and people see them and that's how they buy them. I'll link my Instagram accounts, both my Instagram accounts. The one for this channel, YourFilmDealer, and then my main account, eastlafilmshop. You'll see when I post cameras, and then people usually just hit me up. Hey, what do you want for this camera? I give them the price. Then they send me a deposit, or they just come and buy it same day. So you'll see like the sample images I have there of 5 cameras, and they typically do sell pretty fast. Over this weekend, we kind of sold out on all the point and shoots we did post a few days before. So, I mean, if you guys want to buy one, just be on it. I'll post it, send me a message. Just let me know you want it, and then send me a deposit. And that deposit does go towards a payment. So we're able to hold it like for four days for you guys. So go ahead and do that. All right. So these are not cameras, but they're just lenses. This one's 2.8. I mean, I got it pretty cheap, like $20. So I do have a lot of bodies that don't have lenses. So this is perfect. I'll go ahead and pair them with this ones. And I'm saying, you know, because we do, when I buy them, I do get some bodies with lenses, or maybe the lenses are not good. So it's always good to get spare lenses. All right, so first on the list, I did get this Canon T90. Now, I've never shot this camera before. It's a very interesting camera. I'll probably do a separate video just on this one. So this one probably won't go on sale right away, just so I can do a video. But from my understanding, this was one of the cameras that came out right before they went to autofocus. It uses all manual lenses. Only thing that's auto on it, it's gonna be like the auto winding. So it winds the film for you, but you gotta focus with the focus dial right here. So yeah, stay tuned for a video with this one. Nice camera. Oh, actually this one, I did pay with the lens. I got a good deal. I got $125. I know some people are selling just the body itself like $200, $250. So I got a really good deal on it. I'll probably sell this one with the lens for like $200, $220 after I do test it. It's in great shape, and whoever gets it's gonna get a good deal compared to the other people I asked for theirs. So If you want it, let me know. All right, next in line, this camera, as I call my bread and butter. These do sell pretty quick, so either the K1000s or the Canon AE1s, they do sell really quick. This one I did get for $125. It's a good deal since it's a working camera. It's been tested. Not film tested yet, but it is. Everything else checks out. This one's, since I typically get them for a much higher price, for like 200. Yeah, I typically get these for 200, 250, or 250 at times, just because they've been tested and been worked on. But on this ones, I will check the seals on them, the mirror bumper. Since this ones I did get a good deal, 125, I'll probably sell it for 200, 225. I'll give this one's a really good price just to get attention to the Instagram account or my site. These cameras always sell pretty quick. Students always buy them. They're super easy to use. And yeah, this one's gonna fly for sure. Another one, the bread and butter. It's right here. This is a Canon AE1, most popular camera there is. Go to Google and type in the best beginner SLR camera or camera. This one's always gonna come up. Students always buy these ones. They're super good camera, super reliable. This one does have the squeak. I mean, it's something easy. I'll have to just add a little bit of oil on it, and then that squeak is gonna go away. This one I paid as well, $125. I typically get these for 200, 250. So 125, I'll buy any day, all day long. This one, same price. I'll probably ask for 225, and it's gonna sell super quick. On another note, a lot of people ask me, hey, why do your prices change so much? Or why are you asking a little bit more than anybody else? And the reason is because sometimes I do get good deals, sometimes I get bad deals, but I always had like having cameras on stock. And whenever I do get good deals, I like passing the savings on to the people just so they can keep coming back and then buying film or actually develop film with us. So this one is gonna fly off the shelf, I'm sure of it. Canon AE1 program, can't go wrong with this. Next we have another lens. Like I said, I don't mind buying lenses by themselves just because I do get bodies that don't have lenses. This one is a Pentax M 50mm f2. It's always good to have around. Another one right here will be the Canon A1, the bread and butter right here. It's a program. This one, it's not a squeaker. Doesn't squeak, so I gotta check the seals, the bumper, make sure everything looks fine, and then put it for sale. This one, same price, $125. If you ever see them at a good price, always snatch them up, just because it's one of those cameras that do sell pretty good. Let's see what else I have. A bunch of more lenses. This one, it's a Nikon. I got a lot of Nikons without lenses, so it's good. This one, it's a Pentax 2.8, another one. Nothing special, but always good to have them. Then I got a little bit of film for free. So I guess what I like doing is getting a bunch of expired film, put them in a box, and then just sell them as $5 each. Or sometimes I do get them cheap or free, but other times I do have to pay. Like this other pack I did pay. I mean, how much did I pay for this? I paid $15. I'm not gonna make crazy profit, but it's just a way in of getting people to notice you and then to come to your shop. So we got expired film. Let's see what else we got. All right, so we got a Canon. This one, Canon lens. This one's a 50 and it's a 1.4, so it's a nicer one. This one, I'll probably pair it with one of the AE1s, or I do have a Canon, what is it? F1. I'll probably pair with that one. And I think that's all for this bag, but I did get this really nice camera, which is one of my favorite. The Canon, actually not Canon, guys. The Nikon F3. Look at this. Mint. Seems like it was never used. The bottom plate is super nice, no scratches. This one's super nice. It comes with a little eye ring. A lot of times it doesn't come with it. It comes with a nice leather case. It does come with the original 50 1.4. Let's see what else it came with. It came in with the Nikon F3 manual. It came with the, what is this? I don't know, like a little mirror you put on the prism. I'm not sure what it is for. I gotta do some research. It came with the flash attachment. It came with an extra back. I don't know for what, but it does have an extra back. And it did come with the battery grip. So it helps you shoot faster and it winds automatically. It has this. I haven't tested this, so I mean, even if it doesn't work, I'll still get my money's worth. The camera I did pay, it was $400, I believe. At this condition, if I were to sell it mint, I'll probably get $550, and that's probably what I'll be asking for, $550. But I think for this one, I will end up keeping, just because I wanted one for my collection. And then this one is super clean. Unless I get the titanium version, which I probably won't, just because it's too pricey and I probably won't shoot enough. But I do want to be part of the Nikon F3 gang. So, you know, in order to be part of it, you gotta have an F3. So yeah, I'll probably end up keeping this one. We'll see. If I need money for whatever reason, I'll sell it. But I think we're gonna keep it. All right, guys, so that was last week's loot. I'm really happy with it. Now, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. I will do a lot of camera reviews, film reviews. Maybe I do go on trips testing cameras, so those are always fun. I've done many of those with the homie J-Val. They're always fun, and we never record them, and we always get into some strange situations. So now we're gonna start recording them and bringing them to you guys, and then just so you guys can have as much fun as we have, or a little bit. Sometimes it's not fun, but it is what it is. Go ahead and like, subscribe, drop a comment. Let me know if you want more of these videos or what kind of videos you guys want. And that's it, guys. I hope you guys liked the video, and then I'll catch you on the next one, guys. Yeah.